Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy BB27, the SML reviewer, and welcome to a review for the new SML video that just came out, Jeffy Catches a Predator. This video is so funny. Oh my god. I'm actually excited to review this one on the last video. If you guys remember the last video, it was a 0 out of 10. It was one of the worst videos of the year, probably the worst of 2023. Yeah. This video, luckily, is not anywhere near that. It is so funny. The references, the jokes in it, the characters, everything is just so funny about this shit. It almost feels like some sort of parody channel if SML did this, but this is actually SML who did this, and I was very surprised to see them actually do a parody of the How to Catch a Predator show from Chris Hansen. It is so funny. Like, the plot of it is basically just based off of that show that came out a lot years and years ago. It was a Chris Hansen, Dateline, NBC, How to Catch a Predator. Basically, if you guys don't know what that show is, it's pretty easy to explain. They basically catch pedos on the internet that are trying to, they come to the house, and then it's like Chris Hansen comes out and roasts them, and then they, go to jail. All right. So that's kind of the idea for this video. But the way it starts off is so funny. Oh my god. So basically EDP comes to their house and they use real sound audio clips of him talking about shit, and it's just so fucking hilarious, the reactions to it. Like, Joseph basically invites him over because he doesn't really think anything weird of it, and then it's EDP. I just died laughing at this whole thing because of how ridiculous it is. I never thought Logan would actually make a video like this, and not only just make a video like this, but the jokes in it and the references, because if you guys don't know, EDP was actually supposed to be working with them years and years ago before he got exposed. But nowadays, obviously that never worked out, which is a good thing, but it's just funny how they're making fun of him in this, and it's, I don't know, there's shit that happens in this video that I would have never expected Logan to make fun of, and the fact that he actually went through with it is just so funny. It's such an entertaining video. Basically, after that, they kind of start a thing, because EDP gets arrested, right? So they start a thing where they start a show where they want to go catch predators, right? So it's Jeffy, Brooklyn Guy, Marvin, and Simmons, which is kind of cool to see Simmons again. I don't remember the last time we saw Simmons. I think it was the movie. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he might have been after maybe one of the Halloween videos he was in it, but it's been a while since we've seen him. He's funny in it. So they get a few people over there. They get the elf guy from the Christmas videos, which I don't like him. Then they get David Winkle. I mean, obviously I don't like these characters. I mean, but they bring back David Winkle again. But both catches are really funny. It somehow falls apart in the stupidest ways, the stupidest shit. They mess up the catches from the stupidest shit. He goes out the wrong door, or the first, the contestant guy gets punched in the face, and the David Winkle pulls out a gun on them and gets out of the house, and Brooklyn Guy just lets him go. This is the stupidest shit ever, but it's so funny because it's how ridiculous it is. So they mess up all the catches except for the last one. The last one is okay, anyways, the last one is Screwball. It's actually really funny to see him again because he literally died, I think, in the movie. I mean, he's died, I guess, a couple times now in the channel's history, but he comes back for this video, and then they arrest him, but they don't get it on camera, so Marvin doesn't make any money, and so the catch isn't even recorded because they left them in the kitchen. So stupid. It's the stupidest shit ever, but it's so funny. It's not a 10 out of 10. I'm going to give the score right now. I'd say this video is a 9 out of 10 video. The humor in it is so good. The characters in it are so funny. The thing that's kind of holding it back for me is just I don't know. I loved the beginning with the EDP shit because it's funny how they're making fun of him after all that shit happened. And I thought that was a really strong start to it. And when they went into the Jeffy thing with David Winkle, I thought that was funny how they pull out a gun on them. I thought that was crazy. I wasn't expecting any of that. But the second half, it's not as entertaining. It's still funny, don't get me wrong, but I feel it's just I don't know. It's a little bit slower. I really like the first half more because I didn't know what the hell to expect. But once you reach the middle of the video, you kind of know what they're gonna do now with the plot. They're just gonna keep getting random creepy old dudes over the house and then try to arrest them, and then it fails, right? The last one does go differently, which was good. They finally got an arrest, but it's just yeah, I don't know. The second half, at least for me, wasn't nearly as strong and funny with its jokes in the pacing as the first half, but still really good. 9 out of 10. I don't know. I don't know if I want Logan to do more stuff like this. I think it'd be funny if he did more parodies on shows. It could be really interesting to see more parodies of like different shows with different characters. I mean he's done this a few times already, like Harry Potter and stuff in the past, but it's just funny to think like he's done it again now with this show. Of all shows you could pick, he does it with this, and then on top of that, he makes fun of EDP. It's also kind of ironic considering the recent situation that happened with SMR, where he was getting exposed for being weird and all that shit. Apparently, there's an update on that. I don't know if I'm gonna make an update video to that. I don't think I am. Basically, like he's trying to defend himself now, and he might make a video defending himself, but he might not. So it's like there's some little bit of update with SMR. But we're pretty sure he actually did say those things. So I feel like there's no need for an update on him because my exposed video is still the current situation besides him saying he's gonna like make a video. So that's the only update to that. But anyways, that's about it. Like, subscribe, hit your boy later. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. It's a bit of a weirder one, but because of how funny and stupid it was, I gotta give it like a 9 out of 10. This shit was hilarious. The way they were trying to like arrest them and like all this stupid shit that happened with like Simmons and Marvin. It's just so good. But yeah, that's about it. Peace out and stay